inclination is of too much, then we will face problem, because if suppose this is the inclination, then the water, the rainwater which will fall here will gush out with more speed, with more air, so that the filtering procedure of water will not be done in a good process. The filtering must be done properly. So to filter the water very properly, so we have to have a more better system. To have a more better system, theta must be of considerable amount, must not exceed the angle limit. And now this is a barrier, so that the water does not go to some other direction. This is the outlet directed towards the cylindrical tank, which I am going to draw now. This cylindrical tank is of great significance. This is a cylindrical tank. This cylindrical tank is of great significance, because this is a 3D diagram, right? 3D diagram, if it is presented in a 2D way, so it will look like this, somewhat like this. This is it. This is the 2D diagram. Okay. Now these are the pipelines directed to the tanks where the water will be stored for the future use. This is the entire procedure. Now as the rainwater falls here, it will come down into the gravitational pull and it will percolate here, it will get deposited, the rainwater will be getting deposited here. Now as the water gets filled up to the brim, the water will tend to overflow. We know the wastage of water is basically due to the overflow. So to avoid it, to minimize it, we have made this plan. As the water will overflow here, it will get deposited here, Now through these pipelines, the water will be directed to the tanks. Now what you can do, we can connect two filters, that as the water will go from here, it will get filtered and will be stored in these two tanks. This is the entire setup for the rainwater conservation, where we see a cylindrical tank which is made specially in this way, so that to minimize the overflow of water, to minimize the wastage of water by overflow, because we are here using the overflowed water. Okay, now I have designed specially for this thing, I designed a motor like thing which will help us to convert the mechanical energy to kinetic energy.